passing to the surface. Me back to the spot where I'm supposed to be.
Then $100 billers.
You close to me, that's why all the deepest straight switching up close to me. Saying you can't have no hold on me, no, never give up on me.
Check it out now.
You don't never change, you don't never switch up on me. Even if I'm fake, you ain't never been a. Yeah, I cannot go with the flow. Yeah, hey, yeah, that's just the way that it go. Yeah, hey, yeah, I cannot go with the flow. Yeah, hey, yeah, that's just the way that it go. Ain't no more going with flow. I did protect my soul. I mean, I put them in home.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Fox at the 1 with Kessel at the 2. Then there's Devin DeSalle, and it's Warwick in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah.
My life is still publicly got, even if all the windows are tinted. Watch how I spin it. All of these seconds and minutes. This life isn't mine cause it's rented. For real, huh? Look at the blood that was spilled. Ayy, now I got purpose inside of me trying to unlock all the stuff in his will. Ain't no more going with flow. I didn't protect my soul. I mean, I put them in hold. Keep the whip on the road. That's just the way that it goes.
Yeah, I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the two biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats. It's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, D.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook.
My purpose calling me like every day. I'm on this circus, this is not
So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handling.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Jonathan Kuminga, MP out there with Pajemski. Then it's Nick Richards, and it's Black in at the small forward. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Miami got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Great, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Porter's checked in for the Warriors. Fox finds Bryant. And here's Johnson, defended by Kuminga. Wembenyama sets a screen for Bryant. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Podziemski, he's jacked in for the Warriors. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. Fox against MP. Shot clock at 5. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Fox with it. 7 points in the game. Oklahoma.
A minute 22 left in the first half of this one. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Harper. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bryant in it for 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been
Oh, another one falls!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
The Spurs shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Fox against MP. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Everyone we're talking about right now is deserving. Except one. I'm not going to say who.
Oh, come on. You can't be listening.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
Well, he's playing with conviction. If you want to get the most out of your talent, that's what you have to do.
Yep, you got to believe in yourself, your game, and MP is looking mighty confident right now.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
On the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Porter in at the 3. Up top, Richards. Gets stolen by Johnson. Fox the pass to Harper.
Probably the Illuminati, the eye in the pyramid, watching us calmly. Feel like Freemasons can hear what we saying when we on that iPhone, so nobody's talking. This is a topic that nobody rock with. But I think the skeptics are truly the problem, cause if we had unity, we'd see the truth, but instead we got arguing in the community. Is it Beyonce or is it Jay-Z? Is it a club that sacrificed babies? Is it a brotherhood printing the money that sit back and watch the whole world going crazy? Do they have Satan? Do they hate Christ? Illuminati just been told to the right.
Cameron Johnson is out there with Bryant. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
We're not...
A secret society, is that what you heard? Could be anybody, but it's not you and it's not me. So tell me, is it the Illuminati?
Joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Well, that's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now Harper hasn't made one yet. Back from outside, another miss by Fox.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
Johnson ain't wide open.
San Antonio with the ball. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Johnson. And it's Bryant in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. And Lex, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap. So you're open-ended in that regard. There are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Heat got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Top of the key. And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox with a screen on Kuminga. Pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And both free throws good for MP.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Fox outside. Back to Bryant. Pass to Harper. And here's Wembanyama. Out to Fox. 6 to shoot. Over MP. And it's Fox missing.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And that's out of bounds. It is last touched by Kuminga. The Spurs shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Bryant, the pass to Wembanyama. From the low block. Back to Bryant. Box for 3.
You're not supposed to like me on this one. That's okay. I'm okay. Yeah. Men shouldn't play women's sports. The night that you hate women's sports. Nah. Make them take women's sports. I think we should hate women's sports. Nah.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4-9 from the floor so far in the third. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all time, in my opinion,
to my short, they ain't never seen us like this before. 6'2", I'ma make them hit the floor. A big pin, but I passed my last physical, so don't be
is injured. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Nick Richards. Michael Porter's up to it, Kuminga. Then it's MP. And it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that way tonight, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
You know, you just can't say enough about this.
That's like my new speedo. I got speed though, and these ladies need a hero, so I'm here though. Tell them they got nothing to fear though, not a weirdo, but I'm here to stop the competition. Ain't no use in signing those petitions. I'ma win this. Women come against me, they win it, cause I got my push off of an Amazon wish list. I'm offended.
And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
On the floor for the Warriors. MP is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Kuminga in at the 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance. Wow.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Back to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama with the 7-footer. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Richards.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this thing.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Takes the 3. Richards pulls it in.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Kuminga from deep. Knocks down the triple. Kuminga's got 26 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Bryant outside. And there's a pick. Pass to Wembanyama. The snap.
I think the conclusion is here that we have all been misled. Cancel Disney. Cancel Disney, yeah. I know y'all coming with me. You coming with me, yeah. They coming for the kids, I'm not kidding. So it's really time to cancel Disney. Cancel Disney, yeah.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Pajemski out there with MV. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Kuminga at the 4 spot. Jim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from
It's time to stop the magic touchdown. Owned by Disney gave us Jessica. Figure it out. They want to sexualize us before we're bigger and know what it's about. Now I don't want to sound like a conspiracist.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
So on the floor for Golden State, we got Brandon Pajemski. Kuminga is out there with Michael Porter. And it's MP, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up, guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Here's Reese. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Black passes to Porter. Hits a three-pointer.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Language. Sometimes I just really feel dumb.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Down low. Kicks it out to MP. Jacks up a three, and another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
Now here's Porter. That one's Drew. He's now 9 of 10.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They've got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 39% from the field in the third. Gordon with a steal. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
San Antonio shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox deciding where to go with it. And here's Vassell. Launches it.
Destroy the enemy. Destroy the enemy. Destroy the enemy. Destroy the enemy.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Gordon out there at Porter. Then there's Black. Then it's MP. And it's Puffkin in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Castle. He has 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP against Fox. A 3 from MP. Drills it from outside.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
A pass to Fox. It's Vassell on the wing.
Now Fox. Right side, Wembanyama.
I'm trusting you, I'm trusting you. Proverbs 3:5 tell me I can trust you. I'm trusting you, I'm trusting you. Proverbs 3:5 tell me I can trust you. It's so difficult to trust you. You can do the impossible. You can see I'm not
11 seconds left in the third quarter.
It's so difficult to trust you. You can do the impossible. You can see I'm not like you.
Looking to end the run, and that one released in time, but no good. And B getting it done for the Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
I trust you.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already.
I trust you. I'm trusting you. I trust you.
For the Warriors, Sharp checked in for Jalen Smith. And MP subbed in for Miles McBride. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Anthony Black is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's MP. Then it's Sharp. And it's Puffkin in at the 2 guard.
Head up in the clouds, thinking about the heaven mission. All the world suck you dry like a leeches. They get paid, you get. Can't go back, can't go back, can't go back, can't go back.
And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that may...
Just like Andre, fear no man, no fear.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Ryan is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Now here's Bryant. Castle finds Bryant.
The way that it looks seems like Eagle has won. Everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to play.
So on the floor for Golden State, Aaron Gordon is out there with Sharp. Then it's MP, then it's Anthony Black, and it's Bufkin in at the 2.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Now here's Gordon. MP outside, pass to Black, back to MP. Gordon outside, now MP. For 3.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Smith is checked in. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got MP. Gordon out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Black.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Devin Vassell out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor